Welcome back, everybody. This is the Johnny-mar, and I am continuing with Stardew Valley. So what is the day going to be like tomorrow? Sunny. That's nice, I guess. Although I would prefer rainy weather, of course. And the spirits are feeling neutral today. So the day is in our hands. Nice. Alright, so our copper watering can is finally done. And so we need to consider what we're going to do next, and that is to upgrade our pickaxe. So we're going to talk to our dog here and pet him, of course, because he's a good boy. We're going to continue to collect salmon berries while around the farm here. We cannot water our crops yet today, because we don't have our watering can. Pierre's going to let us know about fertilizer that he is now selling. Well, we don't need your stinky fertilizer. We can make our own from tree sap. So no, we will not be buying any. Let's grab a few of these crops that are now harvestable, and we're going to continue to work on our copper ore here so that we can upgrade our pickaxe after we pick up our water cliff later today. We actually don't have enough money to do the upgrade, so we're going to have to sell off a few crops in order to do that. Now we do have enough copper in order to not only upgrade the pickaxe, but also make another tapper. So we'll drop it on the tree here to get some more maple syrup going. Grab a few more salmon berries that are around the farm. Harvest some crops. And then once we get things completely done here, we will head to town and see what's going on around the valley. Just a few more copper bars to make in our furnace there. And we do want to also plant to fill in these open spots now that were open from the crops that we got today. And we also want to plant another row, because with our new watering can, we will have increased ability to water crops. So that means we will have more efficiency and the ability to handle more crops each day in terms of our stamina. But we're going to have to buy some more seeds. Alright, so I have finished clearing off things around the farm. And we're going to head out and look for some forage, as well as head over to Cliffs and also get our copper watering can and hand in our pickaxe in order to get that upgraded to a copper version. And that'll make going down through the mines a little bit easier, because we are soon going to be getting into some deeper levels of the mines where we're going to start facing those rocks that take multiple hits of the regular pickaxe. And so having a copper version is going to be helpful. But here's a cutscene. A lot of people in your shop today, Pierre. You must be pretty happy about that. Oh hey, it's Morris. Wonder what he's doing here. Is he going to shop here from now on? That seems unlikely. With the superior goods at Joja. Oh, he's going to canvas the location with some coupons. That's a pretty good deal. Hey, I'll take one. I buy my stuff exclusively from Joja. It's awesome. You should all go there. Join us. Oh, that sucks, Pierre. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it must be. You fiendish, handsome devil, Morris. I mean, it is the superior choice, but that still wasn't a nice thing to do. Well, too bad, Pierre. You can always get a job stocking shelves at Joja. By the way, do you want to buy some produce? Maybe you can sell it off. There you go. That should be enough to get some more seeds and also upgrade our pickaxe. Although I just realized I did sell him some higher quality merchandise, which is unfortunate. But I need the money for the seeds and also for my upgrade. So just this once, Pierre, I will sell you some higher quality parsnips. Let's get 10 seeds. And then let's head down and talk to Clint. Now we also have Pam's birthday coming up. So we need to make sure that we have a gift for her on that. Now she likes beer, but she's also a little bit of a girly girl in some respects, so she also likes flowers. So we'll probably just give her a daffodil. But hey, we got our copper watering can. Awesome. And we are going to turn in our pickaxe. So get to work, Clint. So now we don't have to spend so much energy each day watering our plants, which is good. That means we can do more time doing other things. So let's try out that new copper watering can. It can now water 3 squares at once, which is awesome. Now, this field is not really optimized for that, so it eventually will get to a point where I'm not going to be able to do a particular row of 3 at a time, but it still works out. It holds more water, it does more crops at once, and it takes less energy. So it's going to make our watering each day significantly easier. And we will upgrade it one more time to the steel one using iron ore, simply because that'll allow us to do 5 squares at once, and that'll make things a lot easier too. Alright, so I finished watering all my crops, and now I need to talk to a few people that I'm trying to optimize some relationships with, at least 2 hearts. So being a Tuesday, all of the adult women gather here for exercise, at least the older women. And so we want to give Caroline a gift, and we also want to give Marnie a gift, because we want both of them at 2 hearts as soon as possible. For different reasons. Well, it's the same reason. We want to get into their secret rooms. For particular reasons. But it's different why we want to get into each of their rooms. So we'll continue to work on it. Alright, so we headed into Haley's room here at her house. And we actually are getting her heart event. So this is actually her 4 heart event. We skipped her 2 heart event, and that's because in order for the 2 heart event to activate, you need to actually come in here when both her and Emily are home. Yeah, I'm pretty strong. You want me to open that jar for you? It's gonna cost you. Now, we didn't really come here to activate the event. That's just a side effect. But we did want to give her a gift. The second gift for the week. I'm stronger than I look. Well, I guess that's a compliment. You're welcome. And I have a gift for you. The gift of another daffodil and another terrible pickup line. Maybe. Maybe we should check that out and see if there's any forage. But Haley? Is it hot in here? Or is it just you? And that has been your terrible pickup line for this week. I think that's both of them done. And then we're going to spend the rest of the day walking around, picking up some forage, and also cleaning out cinder sap a little bit and getting some wood. But specifically, we want to grab as many salmon berries as we can. And you'll notice it gets pretty overwhelming if you actually go looking for salmon berries. Now, I forget if it's 3 days or 4 days that salmon berries are available, but we are approaching the end of salmon berry season, which is actually a little bit of a relief, because it takes up a lot of time each day to go foraging. Now, I don't have to, obviously, but I want as many of these as I can get for help with the mines later, because again, they are pretty good at restoring health and also energy. And we'll grab this horseradish too. But I'll keep at it. Alright, so another successful day. We got our new copper watering can. We got our pickaxe going to get that up to copper as well. We got some stuff in the box for a little bit of money. Planted some more seeds. And we also got to see Haley's 4-heart event. We'll see if maybe we can activate her 2-heart event as well. We just got to go earlier in the day when both her and Emily are there. And then after we get the pickaxe back... Rainy day, rainy day? No. Well, we can't go mining anyway. I guess I would have to do fishing or logging. Mildly perturbed. That's unfortunate. And we already know the coleslaw recipe. But yeah, we would have to go fishing or maybe mining. You sell hats, okay? Poke. Come to old house. Old house, sorry. Bring coins. The hat mouse. Huh. And Mom sent us a letter with 500 gold. Thank you. That was very nice of you, Mom. We'll put it to good use. Probably buying seeds. Or maybe saving it. We do want to eventually upgrade our axe as well to copper. And we do want to buy the 2nd level of the backpack. Especially once we get to the point where we're going to be going into the mines more frequently, because we're going to want the 2 rows of space. But now we have to do a bunch of watering. Alright, so you'll notice that my energy is still fairly high, almost half level, even after all that watering, including an extra row compared to what we've been doing. So the new can is already paying off. It's a little expensive, but in the long run it's worth it. Especially if you're going to be continuing on beyond year 1. If you're going to continue to do cropping. Some clay. Nice. We'll grab these salmon berries, and then I think I saw our first maple syrup. We finally got one. Sweet. I mean, figuratively and literally. Yeah, we're going to be storing that away. We're going to be using this to make a bee house. But we do not have the capacity to do that yet because we do not have iron bars. So we want as much maple syrup as we can get. And then once we get some iron ore, we'll start looking into some bee houses. Alright, so now we're going to walk around the valley a little bit. See what's going on. Also grab some salmon berries that we find. Good time to go foraging. And maybe we'll do a few other things. Like talk to Marnie and Caroline. I think I got them both at 1 heart, but we need to get them up a little bit higher. You'll notice I brought both of my weapons with me, and that's because we're going to be selling both of those off. The Adventurers Guild actually has a new sword for us to purchase. So again, that'll make going through the mines a little bit easier. It's pretty much a major upgrade over our current weapons. Here's another gift for you, Marnie. Your cows, I don't know. Maybe it's a young cow, but they look a little skinny. Are you feeding them all right? It's Jody and Alex. It is 11:10. Where has the day gone? These days go by so fast, it's almost like it's not real time. Oh, so if we give Vincent a snail, that's probably a loved gift. But let's activate Haley's 2-heart event. Jeez, that face. So she's unhappy about some chore, I guess, that Emily wants her to do. Where are your parents, people? You'll notice she calls me a farm boy here, and she actually called me by my name in the 4-heart event, showing, you know, the increased affinity that she knows me a little bit better. But since we're doing them out of sequence, we lose that little nuance. What's your point of view, Haley? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't like cleaning either. So we could tell her to stop whining, or tell Emily to sort of just let it go, or have Haley do that for her 1 weekly job. Well, don't overtax yourself, Haley. But that is the best answer in terms of affinity. The other two options do not really work out that great. So mediation here, compromise, that works out the best. I'm glad you're happy, Emily. And Haley, you look somewhat happy as well. But really, you should stop complaining and just do it. It's probably not that hard. Yep, flowers are in bloom. They're causing me to sneeze. Alright, so tomorrow is Pam's birthday. And we can actually do this quest. Collect 30 pieces of wood? Sure, that's not too hard. Let's accept that quest. Even though it said today, you actually have 2 days to do it. And that's the case with all of these quests. Even if they say 1 day within the text of the quest, you actually have at least 2 days typically to do it. Well, 2 days from the start of the day that the quest becomes available. So obviously we're halfway through the day today already. It's good advice, Harvey. You should always cover your nose when you sneeze to not spread germs. If we learned one thing from recent events, it's that that is an important step. Cough and sneeze into your elbow. Here's a gift, Caroline. To stop the spread of germs. I don't think we have to mask up yet at this point. But maybe someday. Again. Hopefully not. We don't want to have to return to 2020 again. Those were dark times for a lot of reasons. But alright, we're going to head up to the northern area, and the zone around Robin's place is actually a good place to do some logging, to gather all of that wood that she wants. I guess we'll talk to Maru here quick, and then for our moment of mindfulness for this episode, we will do some logging by cutting some trees. Yeah, makes sense. You must be good at tinkering. And that has been your moment of mindfulness for this week. Now you might have noticed that there was a little bell sound, and that means we had hit the 30, but I figured I might as well use a little bit more energy, getting a little bit more wood. Because we can always use it. And what's interesting is she actually doesn't take the lumber, I don't think. She just wants to see it. So we brought her 30. Did she actually take it? I don't know. I don't think so, because we still have 59 pieces, which is what I think we had before we talked to her. But maybe I'm going crazy. Hello, Sebastian. Same thing happens with Clint. Sometimes he asks for iron ore, and then he just lets you keep it. Hello there, Marlin. We would like to buy this silver saber. And we will sell you our 2 older weapons that we no longer need, because the silver saber is pretty much twice as powerful. Alright, another successful day. Tomorrow is Pam's birthday. Ooh, level 5 farming. This is a nice little achievement to get, because we are going to take the tiller perk, which will make our crops worth even more. Now, the rancher perk can be nice if you're raising animals, especially if you're going really hardcore with that. But generally when I play Stardew, I tend to focus more on crops than animals, so the tiller perk tends to be better. At least for me. But today our copper pickaxe is ready, which is nice. It's Pam's birthday as well, so that's good too. And other than that, well, we just have to do our normal stuff. So it shouldn't be a very long day. I think this is also the last day of salmonberry season. Unless it was yesterday. I guess we'll find out. If we don't see any salmonberries, that means the season is over. Yes, rain is good. I would like more rain. More and more rain, please. Ooh, and we have a big harvest of parsnips. And maybe cauliflowers as well. I don't know if those are done yet. It kind of looks like they are. Let's see. Oh, no. I guess at least one more day. But it does look like there are still salmonberries. So we need to put down some more parsnip seeds. That'll be our seed of choice for the rest of the season. Simply because at this point, they take the least amount of time to grow. And so it works out the best to supplement with our strawberries as well. And then we need to do some watering. So let's do that. Alright, and then for this last day, I believe, of salmonberry season, we'll pet the dog, and we will grab some salmonberries. Now those little statues you sometimes see in different areas of the valley, those are actually warp points. So you can actually craft items that will allow you to warp around using those items. So they'll allow you to quick travel to different areas of the valley, including the farm. So if we actually end up getting to that point, we'll start using those. Hello, Clint. Well, I am going to give you some business today. I would like my copper pickaxe first, and then I want you to open up these geodes. And at 25 gold a pop, well, that's 150 gold for you. And hopefully you'll give me a bunch of new things to get to the museum. So far, so good. Well, that's one duplicate, but that's okay. Alright, looks like we have 4 perhaps new items to give to the museum. That might be enough to give us our next reward. We can sell off that duplicate, and then we'll hand in the rest of these. And we got a little extra copper ore, which is nice. Now we could buy iron ore, but again, it's pretty expensive. I think we're just going to wait till we get to that point in the mines. So let's donate these 4 items. Actually 5 with our glass shards we had as a holdover. Yep, and we got a new reward. Sweet. What's that reward? Ooh, some summer seeds. Melons. I like melons. They're large and firm and juicy. So this book we found in our travels talks a little bit about the different areas of the mines. So there are different sort of zones of the mines. Like a lava zone, a frozen zone, a dark zone, and then the upper zones. But apparently people have gone down there and disappeared due to the danger. Now we haven't faced much that's super dangerous yet. But there are, as you get deeper, some pretty dangerous enemies. You may wonder, well, what happens if you die in the mines? And the answer is, well, you get pulled out by somebody and end up at the hospital. And you lose some of your items that you have in your backpack. You don't actually die, which is good, I suppose. This is not a roguelike. So we don't have to worry about dying and then losing all of our progress. It's not even a roguelite, like Rogue Legacy, one of my favorites. But it is a significant penalty if you do pass out or die in the mines to lose some items. Now you can get them back sometimes from Marlin by paying him a fee, but it's not worth it typically. Just avoid it, if possible. So we got a gold quality daffodil here, which is the perfect gift for Pam. I mean, the perfect gift for Pam is a beer, which she loves, but we don't have a beer, and we don't want to buy a beer, because that costs money. A lot of money, actually. So we're just going to give her a flower instead. And we're going to spend a lot of our money on more seeds. Hello, Pam. I heard it's your birthday. Yeah, it's a pretty nice location, even if it's a trailer. And she likes the daffodil. So what did that take us to? 2 hearts. Not bad. So we actually have 4 people now up to at least 2 hearts. Pretty good. Alright, so we have lots of seeds to plant. Let's get them in the ground. Should be done in 4 days, which isn't that long. And this is the Hat Mouse. Hi-yo, Poke. Did you bring coins? Good. Me sell hats. I mean, we already have the straw hat. And that is really expensive, so no thank you. Now, he does upgrade his supply. But I would prefer an arrow mouse that allows us to get out of dungeons more easily. Sadly, we do not have that option in this game. Just a hat mouse. So we're going to continue to clear out the forest down here. It's always good to get more lumber for crafting, as well as later on upgrading our house. We're going to need a lot of wood to do that. And if you're building other farm buildings, like coops or barns for animals, then you're going to need a lot of lumber for that as well. So you're going to end up coming down here into the forest a lot. And also just logging around all of the areas of the valley. And we have some wiggly worms. What is that? An ancient doll, huh? Well, that'll have to be taken to Gunther and see what he has to say about it. Alright, and that is it for our 3 days in the valley. So as always, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for the continued support, and I'll see y'all next time. So long. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and leave a comment below. Please also subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell. See you next time.